Hi there. Today I'm going to show you how to build a single/multi-user bank in vanilla Minecraft 1.7.4 and above. So for every bank cell, for every user that you have, you need to have a 8x7x9 space dugout. So 8 blocks wide, 7 blocks long, 9 blocks tall. The fourth block is the level of your floor, so wherever you want your floor to be, make sure to dig down accordingly. So what you want to do is count 3 blocks from the very right side, very right bottom right corner. 1, 2, 3, and this is the square that your door will sit on for your bank cell. So we're going to get an iron door right here. Now let's finish the cell. So we want to build out till one past the very end, and then build up one. We want to then make a ring around the entire cell, like so. Add an extra block here. Now we add an extra layer to this. And then one more, making sure to cover the space above the door. So here's our cell so far. Now we want to do a roof for our cell and just carry this along until we close it up. So this is our cell that will hold our chests. So what I choose to do for my chests in this is place 2 here, place another 2 right here, and then while holding shift, place 2 on top of this one, place 2 on top of this one. So we have 4 double chests. I also like to put a little torch in there. Keep it bright. While we're in here, we also want to put 2 pressure plates. One in between the chests, and one right here. Cool. So let's make our redstone. So I'm going to build this and then explain what's going on. So what we're going to need is a trap chest and a normal chest. We'll also need hoppers and droppers, redstone comparators, repeaters, and redstone torches. So what you want to do, place a block right next to this wall, place a regular chest and a trap chest. The order in which you put these does matter, so put those in that order. Break the blocks underneath. You can place a block underneath the trap chest, like so. Place a dropper facing upwards into this chest. Break this block. Next we want to place 3 droppers from this regular chest going to the back of the build. So you want to hold shift. That works too. Hold shift, click, place a hopper. Then we want to actually break this one right here and change its position. So for this chest, this hopper, place it facing outwards like that. Then the, oops. Okay, that still works. I'll place 3 hoppers facing into the dropper. This is how it looks. We have hoppers going this way, hoppers going out, and then back in to this dropper right here. Okay. Next, we're going to have a item sorter. I'm going to build an item sorter. So build an L like this. Break this block, a little block right there. Place a comparator on top, facing back. Place a redstone torch here, a block here, and a block here. Now place redstone dust up on top, and then place a repeater on the bottom. Next, place a hopper facing into this comparator, and then another hopper facing out, so. Next we want two droppers, so you can place a block. I'm just going to place these so I can stand up and easily place the droppers. So shift click right here. Make sure it's facing upwards into this hopper. You can break these blocks. Next, place two blocks, same height, two away from each dropper, and place two redstone torches on them. Next, you want to shift click, place a torch on the side of this dropper. Place a block here, block here, block here, make this little L shape. Fill the corner of your build site. And place a block level with the top, and a block underneath. And I'll place redstone here, 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 and here. Then place a repeater right here. Cool. Next, what you want to do is place a repeater here and make an RS NOR latch. So this is just a simple design you can use. Two redstone right here, two redstone right here. Then right here, we want to make a little staircase. So it's going to be three blocks. Place a torch, and then place two redstone dust right there. Then what you want to do is you want to place a block here with a torch, and then a block here with redstone on it, torch here, place another piece of dust right here on this block, and then place one piece of redstone right here. Now right now, it's done except for the unique keys. So how this bank works is because named items are stackable in Minecraft. So if I make an anvil, if I take an anvil out, and I get a piece of paper. So if I go to the anvil, rename this piece of paper to my paper. You can see that I have made an item. You can also make stacks of this item. So I cheated because I'm in creative mode, but you can rename a piece of paper. You can have a stack of paper and rename everything to the same name, and you can stack it up in an item. So how this is going to work is because, so for example, here's a hopper, here's my item. You can see that I can stack my item in the hopper. And this is going to determine if the item you place in this chest right here, this will be our inputs chest. So right here we're going to put in an item that we think is the key to open up this bank vault. So whatever key we want, so whatever item we want to put into this chest and have our bank vault open for us, what we need to do is take that item, take 22 of them. They have to be named. Well, it helps if it's named. You can use a single item. You could use redstone if you wanted to. If you wanted to put redstone in here, but then anyone who had redstone could access your bank vault. It's better to take an item and name it so that as long as they can't guess the name, they can't open the vault. So my secret key, my credit card you could say, is going to be a slip of paper with a name, my paper. So to use this key in my bank vault, I want to put 22, like so. So 18 in the leftmost column, and then 4 more. And then an extra one in this hopper right here. And this is just because we need one. If we didn't have one in there, what it would do is get caught up, and we don't want that. So we have 22 in this hopper, and 1 in here. So if we want to open up our bank, we place our 24th item with the same name in here, and our door opens. And so Once we get into our cell, we don't want people to follow us, we can step on this pressure plate which will shut the door. And they can't open the door unless they use a key. Or they're clever and they use a lever. This is the only downfall of this design, is people can break in. So what I'd recommend is placing transparent blocks here and making them unbreakable by server rules or something like that, so you can't actually enter the bank. So the way that just worked was I entered in my piece of paper, it went through these hoppers into this one, and it saw that I have the same item in this hopper, so it was able to put one in there, which turned on this piece of redstone right here, turning this repeater on and shutting this torch off. Turning this torch off allowed this hopper to take in one item from this hopper. It also outputted one piece of paper, one key into this dropper right here. At the meantime, this was powered, triggering the RS NOR latch, which effectively turned off this current and opened the door. This torch is right underneath. This block right here is the block that the door is standing on, so it opens the door. Likewise, when we hit the pressure plate, this piece of redstone was powered, which turned off this torch, which turned off this redstone dust, was turned this torch on, which reset the RS NOR latch. So stepping on the pressure plate right up there, shut the door. Likewise, there's something I haven't showed you yet. When you want to get your items back, so our item is currently in the bottom of this dropper, and we want to get it back, we want to hit this trap chest. By opening it once, we send a redstone current, which turns off this torch, which flicks these two droppers on once. So by opening this chest once, we can see that our item went to this dropper right here. So by opening it again, we get our item back. If people want to try to open your door legitimately, not using levers, they want to try using different keys, you can see that if we put any other item in, the door is not going to open unless it's the same item as the items in this hopper. So that's build. What you can do now is build out. You can cover this all up however you want. You can cover this up too. You don't want people to insert stuff into those hoppers, so what you can do, if you find a good design that works for you, place some half slabs just over these hoppers. They'll still work. Then place blocks here so they can't see anything. All they can do is insert in keys into that chest, and then it's taking a second, returning them there. So that's my tutorial, guys. I hope you like it. If you have questions, leave them in the comments, and thanks for watching.